to Ramona, and you know, I think that we should look at working with Ramona's unique characteristics and market that. There's a high throughput of tourists in the summertime, wintertime. I mean, we have different, you know, whether it's desert season or, you know, heading to Julian or whatever. But it would be nice to have a way to not only entice them here, but to make them want to stay. I mean, Ramona offers so many things. I mean, you know, horseback riding is one. I mean, the trails are awesome, but you know, the historic part of Ramona, there are a lot of things. I mean, it's not like a franchise alley that, you know, looks like you know, no different than any other city we drive through. The uniqueness of this community is where we can really emphasize marketing and not destroy it, preserve it, and use those assets as development.
Christy. Carolyn.
Clustering is a parcel, and then they're forced to bring all the houses close together in smaller parcels, leaving the rest untouched. I think it's great in Poway. I don't like clustering because it does not allow for a rural lifestyle, and that's what Ramona's about. You know, you're not nowhere. You're going to be able to have a large animal, or you know, you just can't live the rural lifestyle in a clustered community.
Density bonus. Definition here allows more residential units to be built than the zoning allows in exchange for building low-income housing. The question is, what is your position on the density bonus given to developers as it might be applied in Ramona's town center? And Carolyn.
I'm against the density bonus. Low-income housing is something that was generated by the state, and when they generated the need for low-income housing, they didn't look at rural communities. They didn't count second dwelling units. And when you look at like ag parcels, I have an ag parcel. I can not only have a second dwelling unit, but I can have a full-size trailer for a ranch hand. None of those aspects are ever looked at, but yet they come and they tell us, oh, you need to build low-income housing. Never looking at our community. So, you know, when they start to say, oh, we can do density bonus so you guys can have it, low-income housing, they never stop to justify their statement. It isn't needed in Ramona. I'm against it.
Carolyn?
I believe that we should stop vacating road easements. In the past, quite a few were vacated and buildings built in place. And so, unfortunately, it doesn't allow for parallel roads to Highway 67. It forces all the throughput on 67. I don't think it's a good idea ever to be vacating road easements. And I think as growth occurs, that we do need to make the road improvements. When a project goes in, they should be accommodating for the traffic. But in addition, as the roads get designed, whether it's by developer or the county, I believe that they should be designed in accordance with the road standards, and they should never compromise on safety. I believe that the county's excessive fees and processes and demands are a result of them operating as a monopoly. They live in a world where there's no competition. They've never been forced by a competitor to lean up, refine their processes, improve their product line, or optimize their performance. I would love to see the planning group put pressure on the county.